My name is Tanita, and in this video I'm sharing with you how Feng Shui changed my life. This is a part one. This is the very beginning of my journey with Feng Shui, and I already shared a little bit about how Feng Shui made a first big impact on me. And this was basically when I manifested my very first own luxury apartment. I'm going to leave a link down below. Check this video out if you didn't already, and hear my story about how with the help of Feng Shui I moved in my own apartment, and in the same time I also got promoted in my work. All right, so today in this video I'm going to share with you what happened when I decided to Feng Shui my family home. And this was a few months after I saw this big change happening in my life. I decided that I'm going to do some changes and I'm going to apply Feng Shui. And the first rule of Feng Shui is get rid of the things that you don't need or don't use. And in my family home, I was very aware there is a lot of things that we don't use anymore. There was a lot of furniture, a lot of decor items, belongings and clothes that were basically keeping the space occupied inside and even outside of the home. So for several years we had 3 different storages, I would say rooms, where we would actually not myself but my family members would keep a lot of things they just refused to throw. And I knew, since I already get very familiar with Feng Shui practice, that all these things that we keep in the home and they don't serve a purpose basically, they're not, they don't have how to say, a role in our home. They're just occupying the space for nothing, are actually creating a block and stacked energy, which then is affecting all the family members in a negative way, and they can seriously prevent someone from moving forward in a certain area of life. We are also blocking ourselves from expanding further. We are blocking our progress, and we are basically not allowing new opportunities and new items and more wealth and more money to enter our household. And I was very aware of the situation, so I decided to create some changes. In the same time, for me personally, if I'm surrounded with the things that I don't find useful and I don't like anymore for some reason, I don't wear, I don't use, for me, I feel like it's taking away my oxygen basically. It's not allowing me, to breathe, and in the same time it's really not allowing the energy flow to move around your home in the way that it's supposed to. So little by little I really started to clear out and throw the things that we don't use. I donated a lot of stuff which were still in a very well condition, but we just didn't use or wear them anymore. I also found some antiques that were very valuable, so I sold them. And after I did all these things, I applied Feng Shui in the certain parts of the home, which included my personal space as well. And this is basically when I saw a very big change. Very, unusual things started to happen to me when it comes to finances and money matters. And I wasn't in that time looking for a job because I was already employed and I was happy with direction in which my career is going. I wasn't searching for any money opportunities, In that time, I didn't have this, Feng Shui didn't exist for me as a business opportunity, but I started to think about it, right? So when I removed all these unnecessary things, when I applied Feng Shui, my mind started to expand. I started to think about new and different ways of making money. And I just believe that this energy that was blocked, that was stuck, once it was cleared out, it simply attracted new opportunities to arrive. But Feng Shui, it's not really about I'm going to apply Feng Shui now and the money is going to magically fall down from the sky. This is not how it works. Although you can find definitely money somewhere, or you can find something very expensive and then sell it for a large amount of money. Things like this can happen anytime, in any way. But what happens with Feng Shui is that you really, the energy of your home, it's basically impacted on you and on your life. And once you have this very smooth and free flow of the positive energy around you, it's gonna naturally create expansion in your mind, in your life as well. So for me, naturally, all these blockages about the money and me being just fixated on my job and on my career started to really expand, and I really started to think about a lot of different ways, new ways of making money, about having several sources of income, not just one. And I started really to move in that direction. So soon after that, I opened a small web shop, which started to make money for me on a monthly basis. I also started to attract a very unusual job opportunities. The people would just appear out of nowhere. They would come and they would ask me to do something for them, which required my skills and my knowledge. And I was able, for a very short amount of time and flexible working hours, to earn a big amounts of money. And this is what started to happen in my life once I Feng Shui this family home, and once I arrange as well my personal space according to Feng Shui, completely and totally according to Feng Shui. I follow basically all the laws and all the rules. So my personal space was like pure positive energy. But I was very surprised because stuff like that never happened to me before. And opportunities just to make money really started to appear out of everywhere suddenly. And I realized with time, because right now it has been more than 5 years that I'm practicing Feng Shui, and I'm really deep into this. And what happened to me since then is that my life changed a lot. It really had a positive impact on every single area of my life, but I would say that it impacted mostly my wealth and my finances. And what I really noticed is the thing that I have more time, more freedom, and in the same time my money is expanding. So this is something that I always wanted. And I always wanted to have the freedom to enjoy my life and to do the things that I love, but in the same time to live the lifestyle which I wanted for myself. And Feng Shui did a lot of changes there. I keep attracting opportunities for work and the projects that take a very little amount of my time, but in the same time they pay me very well. And this is something that I love the most about Feng Shui, because really when you surround yourself with what matters, what you love and what you need, and you discard the rest, this is what really benefits you a lot when it comes to money matters. And really, if you feel stuck when it comes to your job, career, finances, whatever, implementing and applying Feng Shui in your space won't make you rich overnight, but it definitely will in the long run, if you understand me, because either you're gonna get a great idea about new career, new profession, about starting your own business, about you're gonna get your mind's gonna expand, you're gonna really come to solutions and answers that you didn't even think about before. And your environment, your living space, it's gonna work for you, and it's gonna benefit it's gonna benefit your life, right? So this is the first part of my story, how Feng Shui changed my life. There is much more information in regards to this, but I'm going to share it in the future videos. And if you would like to learn more about my personal experiences and in the same time about modern and Western Feng Shui, subscribe to this channel, because every single week there is a new video coming out. And there is a website as well, takafengshui.com, on which you can find all the necessary information about how to Feng Shui your home and life. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope to see you in the next one.